Hey friends, Nikki, your light therapist here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the different shapes of pads that come in our Inlight systems, the benefits and how you can use them. So let's dive in. First, we are going to start with one of our Pain Buster 2 pads. I love this baby. This is going to be a tri-colored pad. So it's got the red, the blue, and the near infrared. What we love to use this pad for is really wrapping around specific areas of the body that you're working on. So if you'll notice, it's longer, which makes it easier to get into some of those tight spaces to really focus on working on a certain area of the body. So I use it for wrapping hands, biceps. It's great for the shoulder area because it gets the back of the shoulder and the front of the shoulder. If I'm struggling with gut issues for that month, I will always throw it right across my abdomen because again, I'm getting all three of those, the calming blue, the little bit deeper red, and then that near infrared that's going all the way into my gut. It's also great for any kind of neck injury, just wrapping it around that area. Anytime I go to the dentist, I love to quickly pull out any of that inflammation just from working on my mouth. And so it's great for anything dental if you're working on that. Just wrapping it around your jaw, and then you can take one of the Velcro straps that it comes with and make yourself a nice little head covering. Also great if you just had a really stressful, cognitively stressful day. I'll love to throw it on that frontal cortex to get just some better oxygenation, blood flow, relief happening in my poor brain. So again, this baby is great for wrapping anything around if you're working on your hands, if you're working on ankles. It's just very flexible and long and lean. The next pad that's a little bit unique that we're going to talk about is the podiatric boot. Now, if you are somebody that has neuropathy, this is most likely going to be a part of what you order in your system. And what's unique about this boot, there's another video that'll show you how to set it up, but what's unique about this boot is that the diodes are farther apart than they are on our other light pads. The reason for this being is red light is really good at blood flow, waking up nerves, stimulating dead cells, dead nerve cells. And so what we've done with this is when you have, let's say that you've gone out in the cold and your hands are almost frostbite, when they start to warm up, the process of them unnumbing, actually it hurts because you're getting that blood flow moving. So there's a little bit of a throbbing sensation. So what we found with neuropathy patients is we really want that wake up process for the nerves to be as smooth and easy and painless as possible. So we've spread the diodes out so that your body is a little bit slower in adjusting and welcoming and starting to use the light, the power of light, and get that blood flow going. So our podiatric boot is kind of a fun long one. And again, if you have neuropathy and you have this pad, you don't just have to use it on the area of your body that you're struggling with neuropathy. You can throw this baby everywhere because again, it's red light and it's near infrared light. So if you want to put it down your spine, if you want to put it across your body, if you want to wrap it around your shoulder, up your arm, you can still use this pad for anything else that you're working on. Next, we have our local pads. So our local pads are a little bit smaller. This is one of our red ones. A little bit smaller. They're great. I'll usually have this one kind of as an extra pad if I'm working on something, and I'll throw this baby across my belly button, really get working on all of the blood flow that's going throughout the rest of my body. I'll throw it on my belly button. I'll throw it on my lower back. If there's a really specific area of pain or inflammation that I'm working on, this guy is great to throw just on any of those areas. The next one is our body pads. So our body pads are the biggest pads in our Inlight system. They cover a decent amount of skin, if you'll notice. So we love our body pads. I put them everywhere. Again, great for wrapping on the back of my head, great for putting across my thyroid if I feel like I'm starting to get sick, great for putting across my gut, my lower back. If I'm working on any of my detox points, I'll throw them sometimes under my arms, on top of my groin, under my knees. I use the body pads, especially the red one, a lot for muscle recovery. So if I did a really hard workout or competed or I'm getting ready to compete, I'll throw this guy on the muscles that I'm going to use the most because that will help start to wake up those muscles. And if I put them on right after a hard workout, I'm not sore the next day. So great for our body pads of all sizes, are great for maximum coverage for some of those bigger body parts. And don't forget, they can be wrapped. So the same as that long Pain Buster 2, you can wrap it, you can bend it, you can flex it. It's designed for a variety of different uses. Next is our T-pad. The T-pad's fun because it's really versatile. Again, you can wrap and cover a lot more body parts than you could maybe just with the Pain Buster 2 or the smaller local pad. So the T-pad, shaped like a T, what it sounds like, but it's great if I'm working on, let's say I've got some nerve damage in the hand, I've got something going on, I'm able to work on the nerves leading up to the hand as well as wrap that hand with full coverage of lights. I also love putting it right down my back. I'll face it like this and I'll tuck it under my shirt, and this way I'm getting spine coverage and I'm getting that lower shoulder coverage. So all things nervous related to our neck. My neck's usually the first thing to get tweaked if I'm stressed or I sleep wrong or something goes on. So I love the T-pad for anything neck. Also great for wrapping ankles, great for wrapping really any part of your body. But again, you can have fun with it. It's versatile and you can bend it and use it in a lot of different ways. That's our T-pad. And then our face mask, literally my favorite pad in the Inlight system. I am big on mental health, and so the face mask for me, I'm always encouraging clients, if you are looking at a light system, I know the 2-port looks like it has everything you need, but if it doesn't have a face mask, I will disagree with you slightly, because the face mask is so important. Our world is loud and it's stressful and it's hard to navigate sometimes. And what I have found is that when I put this face mask on, it's working on all of my emotional regulation, stress regulation, sleep systems. So when I'm putting this on, not only am I getting light in my body and on the physical parts of me that might be in pain or recovering or healing, but when I put that face mask on, I'm empowering my body and my nerves to relax and to help my body do the healing that it needs to do on a nervous system level and on a physical level. So this is our face mask. It always comes with a nice little strap that just goes right over your eyes, and then the strap wraps around the back and holds it on. Bright at first. Usually it takes clients 1 or 2 sessions to really get used to it, but one of my absolute favorite pads. And last but not least, the Inlight cap, the Inlight cap. So something to know about the Inlight cap. The Inlight cap is a 2-port cap, which means you need at least 2 ports to be able to plug it in. So if you have a 2-port, it's going to take up both of those ports. If you have a 6-port, it's going to take up at least 2 of those ports to use it. But we love the Inlight cap because it's working on all things brain. So great for somebody struggling with a traumatic brain injury, post-traumatic stress disorder, severe anxiety, any kind of sleep issues. This is going to be one of those light systems that you want. And all you do, it comes ready to go, it comes in its own case, is you get to put it on, plug it in, and sometimes I'll even partner the brain cap with the face mask. Boom, and you are just getting a double whammy of red light, blue light, near infrared light, all the way down through your skull into your brain. And I've just learned over my lifetime, if I can empower my brain with the tools that it needs to function optimally, the rest of my body usually follows. But when our sleep goes and our anxiety is through the roof and our stress is through the roof, our body systems usually follow. We eat less clean, we don't sleep well, we're tired, we're grumpy, and it's all affected. So we love the brain cap. It's red, it's not lit up right now, but it's red and it's near infrared. So those are going to be the colors in our brain cap. And for the most part, those are all the different sizes and types of pads that you will find in our Inlight systems. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to leave comments in the chat.